It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jason Vargas will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Starlin Castro. He will lead this one off today.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
At the plate, John Birdie, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The 1-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Count still at 1-2. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. And again a throw. Standing in now, Brian Anderson. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in to second. There's Cano. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Here's Juan Lagares, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, a double play. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
Pedro.
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
In there, strike one.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Cespedes moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Striding in, Miguel Rojas. Lifetime against this pitcher, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Rojas is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2, full count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box, Gabby Guerrero. Line to the right side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Rojas over at second. O'Brien at first, 1 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now. softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Brian Holiday.
Bases full now following the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Brian Holiday. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Holiday stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded here. One man out. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Another 2-2 offering. Count remains 2-2. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Sandy Alcantara. A ball and no strikes. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The set and the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So they load the bases on just one hit, but 3 men are left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yoenis Cespedes.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike now. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. Cano waits on the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Guerrero going back on it, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Jed Lowry now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Anderson will put this one away, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Castro stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Number 55, John.
Digging in, John Birdie reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And now they've got him in a rundown.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Birdie leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The count now at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Alvarez possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Miguel Rojas would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And down to first goes Alvarez as that misses for ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Peter O'Brien, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Here's the 3-0. In there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. 65. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Coming to the plate now, Gabby Guerrero. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Guerrero hits a little over the 270 mark. He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. To 1-2 now. A 1-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. McNeil on the move. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Into the box, Brian Holiday, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Marlins on top, 3-1.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored. So it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Stepping in now, Jason Vargas. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball one. Now the 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's set. Here it comes. Ball one. That's wide. 2-0. Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Man at second here with two away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Frazier at second with two down. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Mets strand one. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Your
Seth
attention,
Lugo
please.
answers the call from
Now
the pen here in the
pitching for the
fourth as they didn't get the
Number
outing they were
67.
hoping for from their starter. So here now is the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he misses 2-1. Hmm. 3-2. John Birdie waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, John
Digging
Birdie.
in and looking for more, John Birdie. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's
Now
been a
batting,
rough go of it at the
third
plate with him, and watching this at bat,
Anderson.
it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Past matchups against Seth Lugo, he's gone 3 for 8. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Anderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ready with another 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marlins lead this one 4-1. So striding in, Wilson Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
This is foul right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 24.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
As a look, now the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's out number 2.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets leave one. They trail it 4-1. Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. Past matchups against Seth Lugo, batting at an even .400.
Rojas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Peter O'Brien will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. McNeil fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Standing in, Peter O'Brien. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lagares is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
The batter.
Ready once
65.
again, Gabby Guerrero. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Jed Lowry.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Rojas has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. He reached on a single in his first try.
Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. A strike, and it's 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. And that's the second out. Danny Echeverria will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Danny Echeverria.
Swing and a liner, but foul. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now that's popped up. Alvarez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Paul Sewald takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Digging in once again, Ryan Holiday. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Sandy Alcantara, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starlin Castro. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Here's the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Anderson is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 12.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Alvarez might try to make a play on it. 1 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Wilson Ramos waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next up from New York, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Robert Gesellman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Digging in, John Birdie. He went down on strikes last time up.
Leading off for the Marlins, the center fielder, number 55, John Birdie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That tails back over, strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
In now, Brian Anderson. Will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Pitch is popped up. There to make the play is Frazier for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. As a look, now the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Birdie, the runner at second with 1 away. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's gone 3 for 6. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
So digging in now, Peter O'Brien, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2 and 2 though. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Ready with the 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. He'll come home with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Marlins leave all 3, but they lead it 4-1.
7-inning stretch.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robbie Moylan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 3, Robbie Moylan.
Here's your one to Cespedes. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Fouled off. The 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Castro will put this one away for route number 2. Into the box, Brandon Nimmo comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Behind 0-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Misses up and in.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Still even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
So stepping in, Brian Holiday. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Brian Holiday.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. 1 down.
The batter.
At the plate, Austin Dean, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike taken up in the zone.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1. Lowry to play this one at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starlin Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Striding into the box, Jed Lowry. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The shortstop, Jed Lowry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
1-0.
Steckenrider, a native of Georgia. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that misses. 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is in the air to left. Moving under it, Dean. 1 down.
The first baseman.
Stepping in, Todd Frazier. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. 1 out, nobody on. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Rajay Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Mets, number 11, Rajay Davis.
And that misses for ball one. One-0 count. Here it is. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. This is popped up, and there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound. Stepping into the box, Juan Lagares. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Frazier on second. Davis on at first with 2 down. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2 down, runners at first and second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a looper to left. In there, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knob.
Marlin Garcia enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 66, Marlin Garcia.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Changes up on him there, but it's 1 and 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 2. Jeurys Familia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, John Birdie. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The center fielder, John Birdie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Familia is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Brian Anderson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Pedro Alvarez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 hit's all they get. Nothing further in the Miami 9th. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sergio Romo comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Now pitching and batting in the third spot, number 54, Sergio Romo. Now playing third base.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Strike one to start the at bat. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
That's the ball.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Now in the box, Brandon Nimmo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Todd Frazier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Roll, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
No balls and 1 strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score today. Miami led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sandy Alcantara earns his first win of the season. Jason Vargas worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Sergio Romo closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.